Some dude can't wait to eat the food. Chub Yui. Quarantine diet. Got some protein and carbs. Ground beef, quesadilla, lemon, and salsa, and try. I don't eat unhealthy all the time. Is inviting people over to your house during the virus a bad idea?
Yep.
I mean, we want to hang out with our friends and lift weights with people who have weights, but what if they have it and they give it to us? When you drink your mango slush too fast.
Come on!
When it's so amazing, you keep doing it. Since I don't have much weights, like a lot of weights to work with, I have, 2 pieces of wood right there, so I can elevate it. I can activate more hamstrings. And when you warm up, most people usually go a plate or a plate and a 25. 135 to 185 or 135 to 225. So I just go 135 straight to 205, all the weights I have. So I'm pretty much just gonna do 3 sets of 5. I'm still gonna kind of use it like my 531 that I was left off doing, which will be the 3rd set in AMRAP, which I only did 7 on the 3rd set, which is 7 on deadlifting, 7 for 205 for 7 on deadlift isn't much, but I wanted to get a tiny bit more of a workout than just 3 sets of 5. So I am working on my hook grip, as you can see. I usually do over under, and they always hurt my thumbs doing hook grip, but I'm starting to get used to it. So that's one pro of having lightweight. It's not light for my thumbs because I've never ever done hook grip in my life. So that's something I'll be working on until the gym's open again, and I'll keep doing it even when the gym's open. If you don't have a deadlift jack, like a home gym, you don't have a deadlift jack, your home gym, you could always just use your clips, if you have any, put it on top of the first plate, the 45. The only bad thing, it works perfect, but it won't work for the last plate. Obviously, as you can see there, you're gonna have to actually work on that one. The last plate, whatever plate it may be, it doesn't have to be the 45, but whatever. Oh. For the accessories, I usually never do RDLs, but I'm showing elevated RDLs here to show like why elevated RDLs are so pointless. Because if you're not going all the way down an elevated RDL, it literally defeats the purpose of being elevated. Because there's no difference between I had all my weight stacked up right there, and then now I took one off. If you're not going all the way down, it's the same exact thing as I keep going lower and lower and lower. As you can see, the elevation makes no difference if you're just stopping, at your shins every single time. Technically, the bar is at it's 9 inches off the ground. So if you're not passing 9 inches off the ground, then you're not at a deficit at all. You might as well just go on the floor. And as you can see, every time the plates go lower and lower, I eliminated plate. It's showing if I go to the same amount of, if I reach the same depth every time, there's no more depth hit like people think they're doing with elevated RDLs. You might as well just stay on the floor. The only way that you could hit depth with an elevated RDL, you might as well just do straight leg deadlift, which is when you go all the way down, and it's only if you pass 9 inches off the ground. So if you're going 8 inches, that's reaching depth right there. As you can see, you'll never be touching your feet on a deadlift, so that's how you know you're getting more depth. Of course, I'm exaggerating to really show the difference. That's the only way you hit more depth, if you're past the 9 inches off the floor. You don't have to go obviously to your feet. There's no weight on the bar. It's just for demonstration purposes. But like I was doing on my other sets, I was too bored off of the floor. I don't know, it's probably like 2 inches. So yeah, I wasn't supposed to bench, but I ended up benching because I want to work on benching 3 times a week to get stronger for that. Doing pull-ups is perfect for benching because you're really activating your back, and you need to activate your back when you're benching, especially powerlifting benching. You need to stay tight, so it'll help you stay tight. And upright rows, of course, because upright rows, it's pretty much like a bench press, just like the complete opposite movement. So I did 205, my heaviest amount of weight, which is perfect for me. I wanted to do 8 sets of 3, but I did 5 sets of 3 due to time constraints, because during the quarantine lockdown stuff, we still need to do stuff around the house. We're not just doing nothing all day. So, family needed help around the house, needed to take care of other things. So I was working out and running errands in the house, which is kind of cool. It's like having a home gym at your house. Having a home gym makes it convenient to do things, but it's very easy to get distracted, and that sucks. And the reason there's a 100-pound dumbbell there on the plate on the bench, because that bench, like you could tell I'm using leg drive with that bench because it flies up, the front flies up. That's why the dumbbell's there. But as you get, I mean, those 100-pound dumbbells suck for carrying around because I only have 15-pound ones, 11-pound ones, and 100. So the 100 pounds will have to do, unless I just put all the small ones there. But I just superset. I either do the pull-ups before the bench or right after, and I'm just doing 5 reps of the bench, and obviously, well, just 3 sets of the bench. No, 5 reps of the pull-ups and 3 of bench, and I feel like my form's getting better, my back's getting tighter, and the weight looks pretty hard, but it's actually over plates are supposed to be easier, but this is the heaviest 205s ever felt for me, and I could do more, but I'm choosing not to, just stopping at 3. So next week I'll do 6 sets of 3. Next week, 7 sets of 3, and then 8 sets of 3, and then bump up the reps. And this is the set where some homeboy walked right through the camera as I was doing it. He's probably trying to steal my weights, but you can still pretty much see the 3rd rep. So during my last set, I told him to might as well help me lift off to make it easier, and that made a whole world of difference. And it was way easier this set compared to all of them. Even though the second one looked super slow right there, I stuck. The 3rd one was like the easiest thing I've ever done. That's it for today. Like, comment, subscribe if you like the content and you want to see more.